AITA for not wanting to be near a screaming baby while having drinks. A friend, 27F, and I, 27F, went to happy hour on Thursday to a brewery for drinks. We got a table, and as we walked up, there was a baby at the next table. He is eating some mac and cheese and just yelling, "Awa wawa," over and over in the minute we were near the baby. He seemed happy, but I don't like babies yelling, crying, or really making noise. It really bothers me. I asked my friend if she wanted to move tables, and I told her I didn't want to be near a yelling baby. She says no. She thought the baby was cute and funny. She said happy babies making noise like that is the best. I told her I'd really like to move. I expressed that babies shouldn't be here. I know if this baby kept yelling, I wasn't going to enjoy myself. She says I don't know why it bothers me so much. She told me to not be an asshole. It's just a happy baby. I started gathering my things and told her I was leaving. I thought she was being very inconsiderate of how I felt, so I just left. Nah, she doesn't care about the noises a toddler makes and you do. You couldn't come to an agreement. If your intentions are to be surrounded only adults and drink liquor, I'd meet her at a bar as most. If not all breweries are family friendly. Nah, it's fine if you didn't want to sit there. It's fine that she didn't want to move. And it was a toddler, not a baby. Babies don't eat mac and cheese. For the record, babies and toddlers like all other people make noise. NTA. I wouldn't want to be near a screaming baby, either. You have choices and you made one. If she was enjoying being in the baby's presence and wished to stay, that doesn't make her an asshole. You left because you'd find more enjoyment elsewhere. That doesn't make you an asshole either. Babies and toddlers make noise. Especially in a busy environment like that, you would still hear them even if you switched seats. Nah, just difference of enjoyment. You are pushing it by saying babies shouldn't be there. That's absolutely not your call, and it seems that it's a family-friendly place, not an adult-only. I would recommend going to an actual bar or other adult-only venues in future instead to avoid this. A lot of breweries can be family-friendly. Most of the ones in my town are. Also, people in general make noise. Not just babies. Nah, you each had different baby sound tolerance. NTA. Seems like such a low-key request to move away from a baby making loud happy noises. Plus you were there for happy hour, and I could see how that might kill the vibe. Don't blame you for leaving. Nah, I wouldn't want to be near a screaming baby. Don't know why your friend would, but I'd probably leave. NTA. You were seated near to something that bothered you. You wanted to move to where the auditory environment would be more pleasing to you. You didn't try to have the kid and their designate caregiver removed, or make rude comments to them. You wanted to remove yourself from the immediate vicinity. It was a small enough request to make of your friend. To be fair, it escalated quite quickly. I don't like noisy babies. They're cute. Bye. I think you should have explained yourself a bit better. However, I feel there's something else going on. Slightly YTA. Not because you don't want to be near the loud kid, but because you think families should not be allowed to visit breweries. A bit entitled. I don't usually comment on these, as I think people are generally too judgmental and puritanical. There's two sides to every story. Nor do I have an opinion on whether you're an as there's not much info here either way. I just want to send out a general request to people to stop constantly judging and shaming parents for bringing their children into public places and complaining about children existing. Do you think you were all perfect kids who never made a sound? Would you like all parents to forego a social life and stick to their homes and designated play? area so you don't have your perfect silence tarnished by a giggling toddler? All I seem to hear about these days is the untouchable sanctity of child-free weddings or disgust at parents daring to bring their kids into public transport or into restaurants. Then the same people will complain about kids being given phones and iPads to shut them up so you don't sit there tutting and sighing and sending judgmental looks. Each to their own. But at least accept that not everyone and everything can exist purely for your comfort. YTA. Mostly for expressing that babies shouldn't be here. It's a brewery, not a bar. Almost all breweries I've ever seen are family friendly. YTA. If the baby was allowed in, it had the same claim to the space as you did. You were being unreasonable and crazy entitled. Guess your friend sees that now. NTA. Babies are annoying ASF sometimes, and I wouldn't want to be sitting near one either when trying to have drinks. Sorry, woman shrugging light skin tone. NTA. I often ask to move tables even if I'm just around a bunch of kids who are being loud and obnoxious. I get easily overstimulated by noise. And loud background noise is a lot different than random kids, toddlers screaming noise. Recently I did this when I was at an upscale-ish pizza place and a kids' baseball team came in and was seated next to me and my friend. We tipped generously. Also, I think your friend dismissing your desire to be away from the noise is kind of a DCK move. Friends should generally be amenable to and sensitive toward their friends' needs, not brushing them off or telling them it's no big deal. NTA. Babies are sensory nightmares for some people, including me. YTA. Breweries that have restaurants and serve food are for families too. They are not meant to be bars. If you don't want children around, don't go to a restaurant. Go to a club or a bar. YTA. There was no screaming baby in your story. There was simply a baby babbling. Your tolerance levels are ridiculously low. Your friend should have just moved tables. It's not a big deal, but you up and leaving is weird, and if I had been your friend I would probably never make plans with you again and would think you were nuts. Whether a baby belongs at a brewery or whether happy baby noises are inherently annoying are red herrings here. Op found the noise annoying, and even if her friend didn't personally, it would have cost her nothing to just move with Op. It's obnoxious to lecture someone else about what noises they should and should not find grating. Why would you even want to hang out with someone, knowing that they are sitting there in discomfort? I say this as someone with 2 kids who has brought them both to child-friendly breweries. NTA.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.